What is the difference between laziness and rest? Have you ever thought about it? Is there a difference? Most of you probably default to, of course, there's a difference, laziness versus rest. But if you think about what the actions that you take when you're being lazy versus the actions you take when you rest, they're probably the exact same actions. They're the exact same thing that your body is doing. We just label it one as lazy and one as rest. Why is that? Well, chances are you're probably been told as a kid that sitting on the couch watching a show or playing video games is lazy. Get off your ass and go do something, because you should be doing something other than what you're doing, which is resting. And so when we label something as should, we start to should all over ourselves. It's really a form of shame that we should be doing something else. We're using shame as a motivator to drive action, when the reality is we're probably ignoring what we feel and what our body is screaming for, which is rest. But our mind won't actually let us rest because of the shame associated with the action of not doing the thing that you should be doing. Let that sink in for a second. So for those of you who have a negative relationship with laziness that is to be avoided at all costs, chances are you also struggle with rest, that you don't actually let your body or your brain rest. Therefore, you stay in this cycle of chaos and cortisol pumping through your system, because God forbid you should take a day off or a week off and you stay too long in that state, your body's going to get sick and your body's going to force you to rest. And then when we get sick, then we give ourselves permission to rest because we have no other choice. But the reality is that is the exact same action of rest versus laziness. It's just the meaning you place on one versus the other that actually decides whether it's restful and nourishing for your body versus you are trying to rest but labeling it as shame and laziness. Like and follow along for more mindset hacks on how to live a better life from the inside out.